Hi there, this is Peter. I'm a personal trainer, personal lifestyle coach, energy transporter, work with our inner defenses. So perhaps you could feel better if we remove some of your blockage. Today I'm going to talk about freedom. And this is the first video I'm doing in English, and I'm well aware of that my English sounds Swedish. But what the hell? I am from Sweden. If you listen to a guy from France, you can tell that his English, by his English, he's from France and so on. You can tell that from almost every country who try to speak English. But here in Sweden, we are so we want to that our own language should not be heard when we speak English. But what the hell? I'm from Sweden and I try to speak English the best I can. So if you don't like my English, you are free to turn off the video right now. I just came back from India. India is the country where I'm adopted from. Have you never been there? I suggest you go there. It's a country that is looks like nothing else here on earth. Yeah, it's a different country, different cultures, lovely people, lovely food. This time I was only in Goa. And I did nothing but work out, took long walks at the beach, and ate and drank a lot of wine and whiskey, and had a good time with the people that I've become to know at the hotel. And I miss them dearly. I miss India. I miss the climate, I miss the warmth, the sun, and everything. This was a very important trip for me, as it always is when I go to India. It gives me some form of confirmation on my background, and I feel free. I can't say that I feel that I belong there, because I don't. I look like them, but I don't act like them. Even though I talk, and even though I am English, and even though I try to talk like them and move my head, they can still say that I'm not one of their society. And I'm not. I live here in Sweden. I've living here in Sweden for almost 45 years. So that is, India isn't my real home, Sweden is, but it gives me some form of belonging to come to India. I don't know why. People look like me, perhaps. They don't have the same mind, I think you can say, like I have. They have their culture and I have our culture here. But anyway, it gives me some form of confirmation where I come from. And this trip, I had to rest. The last year, 2018, must have been the worst year in my entire life. But that has given me much experience and development for my inner being, and that is very important. It gave me some kind of feeling about what freedom is. Freedom for me is not just that I have the opportunity, which I'm very grateful for, to travel to India and stay there for 2 weeks. Freedom for me is when I can leave everything behind me. Everything that I do here regularly on a daily basis, everything that I'm thinking of on daily basis in the future. You do your plans about even what am I going to have to dinner, how am I going to do with this client, and so on and so on. This time I was just there, present in the now. I reached my inner self, my higher self, and that is for me freedom. I leave everything behind, almost everything, and I try to just enjoy and be in the present. That is freedom, and that is what I will help you to realize and get in touch with here in your daily life. Sometimes just let everything go. Don't have any expectations on anything. Don't think about the past or the future. Just be here in the present. And if the present is hard for you, just go inside yourself and find that inner space, your inner room, where you create some kind of safetiness, I think you can say, for yourself. Make up a room with things in an environment that you like. I have an inner room, and that is by the beach, by the sea, at the beach in Goa. And it has become my inner room. So when I'm here in Sweden, which I am almost every day, I try to reach my inner room when I get stressed out of things that happens to me in my life. And that's what I will suggest that also you try to do. Create your own inner room, your own private space in this chaos. A place where you can go and get some new energy for all the daily, chores, things you have to do. And you can design your inner room as you like. There's no limitations. And if you don't like to be on the beach, you can be up in the mountains, you can be in the wood, you can be everywhere. You decide where you want to be. But make it a bright place with lots of light. Perhaps a quiet place where you can feel relaxed and peace, where no one can interrupt you. There you will find your freedom. Freedom, I think, is very important for us here in our society, where we all are so stressed out. We don't have time to take care of anything than ourselves. There's so much we have to do. So how can you even take care of yourself if you don't have the strength to do it? How could you take care of your relationships, of your children, of your work, if you are stressed out all the time? It is very important for us, I think, in this daily society, that we can find a place and relax. And that we do that on a daily basis, not just on a vacation for 2, 3, 4 weeks, because that is not enough. I felt it this time. I missed the first plane from Denmark. I didn't miss it, but it was 4 hours late. And that's why I missed the connection flight from New Delhi to Goa. So I have to spend 10 hours in the lounge there, and which made that I missed 1 day in Goa. I could choose then to get stressed out about it, but I tried not to. I tried to relax, get into my inner room. I knew I soon, eventually, will be reaching my inner room for real, because it is Goa, the beach in Goa. But it's very important that when situations that occurs to us, which it does on regular basis, that we can find our inner peace so we don't get stressed out and think that everything is against us. But even though I could find my inner space, this year, as I said, has been stressful for me. So this 12 days that I got in Goa was perhaps not enough. I didn't want to go back home. And as always in India, the flights are delayed, and even this time, and I had to have even one more connection flight this time. But I was, even though so relaxed after this 12 days of vacation, so I kept my calm and I trusted in, what do you say, the universe perhaps, that everything would work out fine, and it did. We didn't miss the plane from Mumbai to Delhi, and the last plane from Delhi to Copenhagen, we didn't miss it. They waited for us. We were about 25-30 people who was going to Copenhagen, so they, of course, wouldn't leave without us. We had to run through the Delhi airport, and the Delhi airport is fucking big, and the security system in India is ridiculous. You have to show your boarding card every 5th meter to some guy. That is ridiculous. But I kept my calm because I knew that I would come home that day. And it was good to come back home. I love my apartment. I love the energy I have created here. This is even a place where I can find peace. But I miss Goa. I miss the sun, and I miss all my new friends, some old friends, because I've been there before. And when I think of them, I go inside my inner room, I find my inner peace, and I become calm. And that is what I want you to try to do, so you can find your inner peace in this stressful society that we all live in. And I'm here to help you. We all have different backgrounds with different kind of experience on life, different kind of defenses that we have had for many years. And I'm here to help you to work with them and eventually get rid of them, or at least to live a happy, peaceful life and not be controlled by our or your fears, what you fear in life all the time. I have my fear from the adoption, and that is to be abandoned. But I can now say that I'm that calm and that secure in myself, so no one can abandon me, because I will never ever abandon myself. There will always be one there for me, and that is me. And that is very important even for you and for all of us, that you work with your inner fear, what that now can be. So please give me a call, an email, and a text message, and we book some sessions and we work you through this, so you will have a more fulfilling life. Yeah. Thank you very much for listening.